Hey, that's good. Rather than doing the second pocket, let me do it again. Let me do the whole thing again. I think that's going to be good. Let me go save this. Save project. And we'll do this all again, because that is how you remember. That is how we learn. Let's do it. Open recent. It's a recent thing. Test shorts, that's the one. Open the whole thing with Fifi in it. Have another sip of coffee, and we'll get cracking. There. I'll go save this as another test project now. In maybe Shorts with Pockets version 2. This is going to be Shorts with Pockets version 3. Okay. See if we can remember, whoops, what we've learned. Have pocket from here to there. Make thing wider and longer. Alrighty. Do exactly the same thing. Just keep doing it. With the X tool, we're going to add ourselves a pocket from here to about here. That'll be the cutout. So the pocket will stick inside. Yes, that makes sense. Then I'll use the G tool to combine these two, to kind of put these 2 points together. Like so. Enter. Good stuff. Now I will go and make it really nice and wide from here perhaps. I will go with X. I'll go put myself a point here. That'll be good. Oh, somebody subscribed. I didn't see. Sorry. We'll put that here. Then with the, I think with the Z tool, I go and add a perpendicular line in the X axis. Last time I made it 15. Perhaps we're going to try and make it 20 this time. Perhaps even longer. Yeah, make it longer. Be generous. Be generous. Make it 25. Wide, long. Let's do that. Yeah, 15. I had 15 last time. It was not enough. I'm going to make it like a massif. So with this now here, add a point. Right. With X. Is that right? Perhaps. I don't know. Did this work? Who knows? Let's try. From here, add perpendicular line. Do we have that? No. So it hasn't worked. That's good. Good to know. Maybe it's not even necessary. No, it must be necessary, because otherwise I would just be... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's perfect. So Y then? Out to here. Oh, you say start from here. Oh, okay, right. Gotcha. Well, maybe we'll do that. Let's go and undo everything, including that point. Let's go and start from here then. Let's make a point here. That might be good. And then from here, I'll go and do that. You were talking about width. Now I understand. Add perpendicular line. Where are you, buddy? In Y, now do that. 15. Yeah, perfect. This is almost like how I eyeballed that. Good stuff. I like it. That's cool. I need all the practice I can get, Christina. So last time, it kind of depends on which tool I've got going here to make the perpendicular line thing show up. So I don't have to put a new point here. I can just use the Z tool and right click this and say add perpendicular line into X, and it goes to the top. Goody. That is my piece. Last time I think I had to put, yes, I had to put a point here at the top. So I will do that at this intersecting point here. Even though it is wonky. So I right click on that and say kind of add point. This is a shame that I can't really So if I use the X tool to put a point here, it doesn't seem to snap in here. I think I had that last time. It just doesn't really want to snap into this position here, which is uncool. Click the top line, then with the X tool. Do you do that? No, doesn't snap. Is a no snapping for you. It's paid feature only. No trial versions get the snapping feature. Maybe I should do this line again. Maybe there's something wrong with the line. This snaps, but it doesn't really snap at the top there. It just goes back to the thing. Just right click with the X tool, right? But right click where? I mean, it's not snapping. So if I just right click here, it does a split line thing. Wrong tool, I guess. With X, just right click somewhere here. Randomly it does this as well. Eyeballing is the way to go. Z for the edit tool. All right. Delete point lock at... Sorry, no. Not the point. Top line is selected. Totally staying away. I'm moving over here just so that... And now if I right click on the line, see what happens. Delete line. Copy, mirror, lock, split. Add point to intersection. Crazy menu. That only comes up when you're not on the point. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's like saying the car only drives if you're not sitting in the driver's seat. It makes perfect sense. But that is the option I was looking for. Absolutely. It knows that. That makes perfect sense. How did I do this in the previous thing? I think I just eyeballed it and just X'd the point there. That's how it does that. That's intuitive. That makes perfect sense. Your car only drives if you're not in the driver's seat. Righty. So we've got this point and that point. So I must have last time, I must have literally just used the X tool and just put a point there. Now let me see if this works. If I go select all of this and then use the trace tool, turn that into a pattern. Yeah, that works. Excellent. Thank you for your patience. Menus by Reliant Robin. That's him. Excellent. So that has worked. I'm super pleased about this. I'm very pleased about this. I'm very pleased about this. This can be cut and go away. And we can move, we can do the shape. Actually, can we do that now? Make it pretty like so. It's cool. We didn't do that last time. And now, let's see if I can remember all the super crazy steps with the turned sewing and whatnot. That requires the use of so many other scary tools. This bit here, aka that bit, needs to go on top of this. And this bit here, aka that bit, that needs to go onto the back pattern now. I'll do that again because I think that is... oh, go back before you cut. Whoops, sorry. Totally going back. There. Totally haven't cut yet. Sorry for rushing ahead. So yeah, last time I sewed this bit onto the back first because I was a bit ambivalent about the top here. Forget about it. No worries. We'll just bring this back. Trace that pattern. I might just put that slightly over here, just so that this doesn't interfere with that. Okay, so you say I can go ahead with cutting this, chucking it, perhaps even rounding it. I might not even round it. It's cool. If it's dangerous, I might not do that. And go and see if I can remember how on earth I sewed this to that. That was just the free sewing tool, wasn't it? This thing here. So like this here. Come on. This thing here goes onto that. which, let's see where that is. That was here. Good stuff. So M2 from here to here. Boom. Goes magically from here to here. I like it. That's cool. This bit, however, is a bit trickier. So yeah, let me do this first. Let me do this and superimpose under. We don't worry about that. But what we do worry about, super important, is that we go and select the sewing here. No, don't do that. That's totally not what I want. Check sewing length. Dude, I didn't mean to do that at all. I mean to turn the thing now. Turn the sewing from custom angle to turned. Very important. Otherwise, universes. Right. Should it be not turned today? Last time it was really important that we turned that. And also last time this was much easier than it is in my mind right now. Oh, that has to be custom now. Okay, good. No worries. That has to be custom. Because it's not turned, Christina. Yeah, I understand. This is the back bit. This is the front bit. That has to be custom. That doesn't have to be turned. I get it. I totally get it. That makes sense. This bit, however, somewhere, this bit here, this and that bit. Yeah, my goodness, I was doing the wrong line. Actually, I'm so sorry. This bit and that bit we're sewing first. Let me so that I don't confuse myself here. That needs to be custom. Makes perfect sense. This and that bit, that needs to be turned. I get it. I totally get it. And these bits are actually easy to sew on, so I can totally do that. Ha! This bit here needs to go. Sorry, this bit here needs to go on here, and that needs to be turned from here to there. From here to there, that needs to be turned. And then likewise, this bit here and that bit here. If I wouldn't have you as my co-pilot, Christina, I don't know what I'd do. That needs to be turned. Now we can try to superimpose that again. Can I even select that? Superimpose under. Yes, and now we're more in the realm of correctness. I think if I do this another 2-3 times, I think it'll really stick into my head. So what I'm still a little unclear about is maybe it'll sink in when I just give it a go here. Finding the correct points on the waistband. I know I can just click this and then I get a ballpark point here from here to there. So I know that those are the ballpark points, but the moment I go and grab my free sewing tool, if I go and click this from here to there, oh, this seems to actually be the correct point from here to there. Oh. So Marvelous Designer is quite clever that way, isn't it? From here to here or there. We've got these two magic points, either here or there. This goes beyond the pocket line, so I think maybe just go to here. That is quite clever. So what I like about this is it kind of works this out. This is, I think in my head, this is a major issue, finding the precise points on that waistband, because it's one long piece. So I suppose it just goes and works it out. Right, because it is correct. It has done it has given me the absolute correct points here on the thing, which is nice. Oh, Margot, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, or for following rather. Everything's appreciated. Welcome to the Star Crew. Imagine the waistband is shorter and has 4 parts. Yes, absolutely. Currently it has 1, but if I were to make a cut here and a cut here and a cut here, it would have 4. And then it would literally have, these segments would then line up perfectly from here to there. And then I would just go and sew this whole bit onto this one bit that would then come out here. That would make sense. And somehow magically under the hood, by the magic of maths, Marvelous Designer just is okay with that. That's nice. I like it. It's my last cup of coffee. Oh. Let's see if we can get the whole pocket sewing thing done at the 3-hour mark. Let's see. I'm confident. I'm confident. This is done nicely. I think we could even try and simulate this. I think I've done all the sewing now. Let's go bring the avatar back. And we're ready for some simulation here. You almost. We are we not? So let's go and it's good. It's good. It fits better than before, Christina. And we can give her look into her pockets. Yeah, that's nice. And because the piece is now much bigger on the inside, there's less of a chance of this bulging out like what happened to me a moment ago. So I'm glad we made this bigger. That is nice. Let's just go put that back in here. Pull, come on. There. Oh, let me also use your other trick that you've told me last time. Strengthen the pocket. I can also go, I suppose I can just go and... Can I superimpose that under again? Yes, there we go. It's kind of... Oh, no, that's wrong. It's wrong. Have I turned the lines? Oh my god, go back, go back, go back. I'll just go pull this in a bit and then simulate again. That should be that. No, it's still dragging out. What are you doing? Come over here. I'll go and strengthen these, shall I? And then simulate and see what happened. I thought I did, but let me check. I just don't know why it's protruding through her leg there. There. That's done that. Yeah, I think I've done it. I think I've done it while I was there. But let's check. Let's check. It'll give me a little pointer to see this line is not turned. Remember this line here at the top here. This is this turned? No, sorry, this one here. Should that be it? So not this one. This is fine. This needs to be turned. This is totally turned. I can totally see that. And then this one here, you see that isn't turned. That needs to be turned, right? That should totally be turned. Aha. Simulate happiness. Strengthened pockets. Do you leave the strengthening in, Christina, or do we take that out? We may take that out, I think, because otherwise there's this bulge. But I'm good either way. I'm just curious. Take it out. Gotcha. Unstrengthen. Well, let's put the other pocket in, shall we? Because this was successful. I like it. Right click and say symmetric pattern with sewing, I believe. Put that over here. Grab this bit and chuck it away. Try superimpose under and try simulating, because that should be then that, right? I would imagine. It's like starching, right? Yes. Starching. Let's go and see what happens when we simulate this. It is, you know, Fifi's happy. She's thinking her shorts are ace. She's even okay without the darts. That's cool. Pockets. More pockets. Whoops, it isn't. It's totally not sewn. Mrs. Eagle Eyes has totally seen that. Okay. And that hasn't happened because, so this is sewn, but that other one isn't sewn. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I can see why that hasn't happened. That makes sense. Let me see if I can work it out. So that is here. From here to there. That goes onto here to there. So I'll just go grab my free sewing tool from here to there. And it gives me this magic. Is this it? It is, isn't it? From here to there. It's total magic. Totally magic. From here to there. And it's the first point, not the second point. Because the second point is over here. Yeah, it's the first point. Magicness. This is not turned, right? Haha. It's correct that way. Not turned. There. Sewn. It's a little wonky on the inside, but that's cool. We can just go and either do the strengthening or do a bit of wafting here. Yeah, maybe strengthen. I'll try strengthening. And then unstrengthening. That's how you do that, right? Perfection! All right. Hey, that's nice. Let's get rid of the lines. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. I think that is by, is it selecting the Z, but then making sure nothing else is selected? Let me see if I can remember. Overlapping, delete all baselines. That's the one, isn't it? Let me see what happens if I do that. Just thinking about it. Baselines are totally still there. Or maybe inside a pattern piece, that's what it was. Click inside a pattern piece. And then say remove all something. Totally doesn't do that. Oh no, it has done that. I'm so sorry. It has done that. These are internal lines, aren't they? They're internal lines. Yes, of course, they're internal lines. It has removed the baselines. Yes, I understand. The small, yes, that makes sense. So can I then also remove these? We don't really need those anymore, right? I suppose. I don't want to do anything rash here. In which case I would just go and select them all. Correct. Delete. I could even go ahead and remove these points here if I wanted to. That'll leave a really clean thing because the sewing is now in place, right? That would be crazy. Same with this. I don't really need this anymore either. That'll leave the perfectly made pockets then. Then I can delete all that stuff. Ah, okay. Cool. I wonder if it's actually in my interest to leave these things here as a memory aid. I might just leave the points. I think I'm happy with the lines being gone. Do you know, Julia and I were saying earlier, we can always make a coin in Blender and put that in her pockets. But it would fall out, so it probably has to wait until I make real pockets. Do you know, the other thing I'm interested in is trying to make a zipper. Because it's a very... The ideas behind that are very similar. But you basically sew this, you kind of open this, or you add a zipper, and then this bit here, that gets extended over here, so that's behind that. The fly trap, that's what I'm talking about, the fly trap. So this bit then would go behind that, and then the fly trap kind of, you know, that intersects with that. So, you know, I can imagine. But yeah, I like to have a crack at that at one point. That'd be nice. Groovy, but so far I'm kind of happy with pockets. We've made back pockets last time, and I think if I practice this once or twice more, I think this is really going to sit in my brain. Thank you, Fifi, for being here with us and letting us model the shorts around you. Really appreciate that. Christina, thank you so much for your tips and all your patience and giving me all these valuable tips. That is much appreciated, and it means I will, get to grips with this. Let's see how much time have I got left on my CLO license here on the About page. Expires in 3 days and 2 hours. Woo! Interesting. 3 more streams with CLO. That'll be good. See what happens. Well, I've got the Marvelous Designer trial until Christmas Day, so there's always going to be more. Captain, I'm glad it was informative. Everyone else, thank you so much for dropping by and joining me and all your patience hanging together. I will be, of course, back tomorrow at 4 p.m. with something that I'm not entirely sure what it'll be yet. Could be more CLO, could be more Unreal Engine, could be, I don't know, Blender. Who knows? I'll decide 10 minutes before we go on air. It was awesome with you all. I'll see if I can still give you that belated or early Christmas present with the subscriptions. We will work something out tomorrow. It might even happen off the stream, and you might find yourself with a tier 3 subscription in your pocket. Who knows? My friends, have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, or a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.